Hello, 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 Divine Ones. Welcome. Today I'm going to be channeling a message from the guides. They're going to talk about abundance and scarcity mindset. And this is a request from a viewer. So if you have requests from the guides, please feel free to leave them in the comments box, or if you have questions for the guides, you can leave them in the comments box. So I thank you very much. I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly, Saul, for requesting this video. If I did not pronounce your name correctly, please feel free to just let me know in the comments box. So if you are open to this message today, the guides will talk about this. And they're going to do a clearing as well. So we're doing an activation, we're doing a clearing, and we're doing a message today. And something heart chakra. And it's like they're giving me a preview. So if you're open to this full message, please find a comfortable position and we'll begin. And as always, the guides like to meet you and greet you and harmonize energy with you. Dear ones, your true state, your true nature is one of abundance. It is one of all. And nothing is outside of anything. Right now, you believe in a separation and that you are separate from the things that you wish to have. And you are not. You might be vibrating or in an alignment and an agreement with a vibration of lack. But you may change this. Because as we spoke before, energy is malleable. And everything can be known in a new way. Including you, and everything that you experience. Can be known in a higher way, a higher vibrational way. So first we wish to do a clearing. So if you are open to this, say yes. So we wish to do a clearing of your energy field. Say yes or set your intention for this clearing now. You can imagine, or you may know with an internal knowing that you are clearing the field with us. We do nothing without you. We do it together. Waiko shoko waika so. Lai chino troku amai kaito shoa kaitishi wiktiasho. Yiktini atrosho mai kashikia wokto. Wokto shikia natrosho miktisho. Miktishoko quoshi miktio locho. Rukti aishik toroshi akatashimi kwai. Shokwai taishinikia trokwai tanasukwatai sho. And now if you set the intention, we harmonize energy with you for the optimal vibrational frequency for this transmission. You say yes, set the intention, and we clear harmonize. Are you doing both at the same time? We already cleared, and we are going to also harmonize now together. Clear and harmonize. These work in tandem. Brakatishi, 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 abrakatishi, abrakatishi, abrakatishi. Anasukutorushumakata seniki, anasukurosalmakiti, anasotorushumakata sekiratoko brakati, 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 brakshok, 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 brak, 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 brakshok, brak, 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 brakshok, brak, 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 sakata sakara barka chikara kota sakara teketa sakara koroba kata sakia takayu o kata tekera sakara tachka barka sakara barka tekeshka barka chika barka chikara kata barka tachka barka tata kochka barka barka chika barka chika barka chika brok chika barka chika barka chika barka barka tachka barka barka chika sakachu chika sakaso shikya. Now they're going to do a heart chakra clearing and activation. Makchia kroko so kroko kroso 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 kroso Satesi awasote ala shai wak chai walk chai walk chai walk chai walk chai show 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 Sekiri sekitushi wikise se 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 se. Dear ones, we are so grateful and overjoyed to have this opportunity to connect with you. We must say that you are very, very wealthy, although you may not experience this. And everything that you need is available for you. The thing is that when you are identified with the personality structure, the personality self, or the small self, as we've said before, you are always going to feel lack. And for two different reasons. One is that you are in a vibrational frequency that is in alignment with lack. You are living in a world where lack and the beliefs of a world where lack is commonplace, where lack is expected. And it is a way that you know yourselves in different ways. One is that you say, I am the one that is in lack. I can never have enough. I don't get what I want. And the other is in ways that you have lots and you use that as differentiating yourself from others to give yourself worth by your financial status. And so then you can say, I am better and because I have money. Some of you might say, well, I am safe because I have money. And you have built a world that is an agreement upon this. If you have money, then you have housing. So you have safety, you have a certain amount of safety. You're not on the streets. You're not exposed to the elements. This is not in truth. And by this we mean that all is equal, but you have agreed to some having more than others. And you quite like this much. Some do like this because this is the way that they feel safe. This is the way they know themselves. And whether they feel that they are in a lack or whether they are feeling like they are a success because they have much, Either way, it's ways of strengthening the ego. Scarcity mindset is an agreement. It is an agreement to societal beliefs. It is an agreement to past ideas and beliefs, and it is an agreement to this three-dimensional experience. However, you may change this by changing your frequency and knowing truth, and the truth of who you are. Because when you are operating or expressing solely through this lens that we have said many times is very distorted, you will always look around your world and find a problem. You will find a problem. You will find scarcity. But scarcity doesn't exist. It only exists by your creation of it and your agreement to it. Scarcity is not so now we see that the small selves stand up, stomp their feet and say, well, of course I go to my cupboards and where's my food? This is a scarcity. But we say two things. In a grand scheme of things, when you are willing to know the truth of who you are, as we have said before, the expressions that come through this, the information that comes through this is no longer in fear, is no longer informed as it is here in the small self experience. So therefore, what you experience will not be scarcity. Even if you go to your cupboards and there is none, you will know how to get some, or you will know what is needed by you perfectly. You see, right now, you are being informed through the small self, through the distorted lens, and therefore there's always this scarcity mindset. But at the heart of you and at the truth of you, you are abundant, and you are connected to everything that you need. But the thing is, the small self has requirements that the divine as you and divine is you does not have. You see, because you relate to the small self and you know yourself as the small self, or the personality self, your personality self has requirements that the divine as you, that the truth of you, or another way you could say it, if you prefer, is your soul does not have these same requirements. Your divine purpose is not in alignment necessarily with the same requirements that the small self has, you see? And when you allow and you are willing to know and allow this expression to express freely through you, the requirements that you have for abundance will change greatly. And all of the stories that you have built about lack will also be transmuted or transformed. But they can't be transformed through the small self. They must be transformed through this wisdom, through this truth, through your true essence, through presence, and the pure consciousness, the pure source energy, the pure being that you are, has a divine knowledge, a wisdom, if you would, a divine knowing, where all is known, where all that is needed is there. You don't know this, and humanity doesn't know this, or at least most don't, because they are so busy relating to the same circle and being informed through this lens. So what can you do? You can be willing to know. And if you say yes, we say yes, and we will bring through an activation now. What is the activation we're bringing through to you today? So to activate your remembrance of your abundance, which is your natural state. So it is your birthright. And to cut your attachment to the stories of scarcity mindset. The stories themselves are there. They're there in the collective. They're there in your field. The stories are attached to you. And if you wish to detach from these stories today, we will bring the vibrational frequency for this and the activation for this. So the thing that we wish you to know, though, is that what is going to create this untethering of these attachments? It is just only one thing. It's the same thing we've been talking about forever. And I said forever, and they said forever. And it's the same thing we've been talking about. It is this. It is the remembering of your divinity that transmutes and transforms energy and releases your attachment to the physical world. It doesn't mean that you don't exist in the physical world. It doesn't mean that you still don't have your preferences. I like peas, I like carrots, whatever. And so you still have your preferences, you still have your personality, but it is no longer being informed through the collective. It's no longer being informed through past ideas and beliefs. It's no longer being informed through the control and the lies. It's no longer being controlled through society and norms. It is being informed through divinity. So what we are doing is we are bringing an activation, yes, that can release all these attachments, yes. What does the releasing and what is the energy? In its essence, it is you knowing the truth of who you are and connecting with the truth of who you are and having this knowing of this. And this is the vibrational frequency we bring today. If you say yes, then we say yes. And to the highest degree that you can hold this energy frequency today or in this now moment, then if you set this intention, so it is done. So we will bring it. Sometimes people get disappointed because they think it is a magic pill. That the minute that that we bring this energy, that you will be poof, magic, transformed and have no more pain, no more sadness. And maybe it happens so that what we bring through for someone creates an awakening, and but through your awakening process, and you still have what you would call challenges, we would call experiences for you to know the truth of who you are. And as you call them challenges, or as you call them problems, you may do this until you realize that they are not problems, and they are not bad karma. They may be seeds or karma that needs to be Onochoma karasa karasa needs to be otoroshkorase kenasa karasa tasana karasa 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 tushkore attended to inikyomo korosokoro by you, but this is by no means a punishment. And isi otoroshome kanisi atraishinako. So tereshime karasa karasa. So you may know the truth of who you are. Nichiyama karasai kenasa karasa. And this is the vibration we bring for this activation so that you may know and that you may release in the knowing of this all of these energetic attachments you have to the stories that you believe asakara are necessary in regards to abundance, lack of abundance, having a scarcity mindset, and having a lack of wealth. And we say wealth in many ways because wealth for us, we're going to say it like this today to mean many things. It's a lack of love. It's a lack of connection and partnership. It's a lack of resources. It's a lack of funds. It's a lack of food. It's a lack of sleep. It's a lack of time. It's a lack of energy. Your scarcity mindset is a lack of so many things. And we wish to remind you, and they're doing it like this, that you are so wealthy. You are so wealthy. But we understand that you don't experience this and don't experience this always and may not experience it at all. So today we bring through the activation that brings the tone, that reminds you that you are divine, and this frequency releases, as we have said before, these things, these mindsets, this fear, these mindsets of scarcity, they cannot stay in truth. So we bring the vibration that is in alignment with truth, and that does the releasing of these cords or of these attachments to these stories and to these beliefs. So if you're open to this, they're going to bring this through now. They're doing an activation for this now. You say yes, we say yes. You set the intention and we do it. Together. Inicio shoko. They're just clearing the way now for this. And now they're doing it now. Sakachkubakata siki kokakaka sokotochkabakata takarakoto sabarakoto atikaro ako. This is the activating of the truth of who you are, and a sokoro sokoro, and the knowing of the truth of who you are. And the remembrance of this, the seed, is in your heart, behind your heart, and a deep seed of truth, and remembering. Hasutu asata wuku iku uku Atariki yamatoko asoku yapatai wukatapiki atuku emete or katata wakata kishka bakata to brakata to the brakata brakata. Asanitro torcho makara sai takarasata chikara tata Hasatata korosho amatai sono koroso kapakete se atquer makata sakara torosho ekiera kotoso ke atakara se shoo say shoo, woosu woo, hasuk wook tia quit tia quick tick good quasic tia, hook tick tick you cook tick tia chquakity, hook tia cut the coca to walk that tick you go tick tia kutia quatashai. So excuse. Releasing the energy attachments. And they're sending energy out now. Hasakoyamai wokti oatwai. And now they're encoding the field anatorosho, 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 anatro, tro, show. Atra kanai sai chai mo I y o I sai chai kai o a so a so a so a so wa so wa so. So I'm just gonna check in here and see. And they're just balancing now some energy. Atro. Saitroko. Show. And they're sending love. Anasai, Shanai, Korai. Asakorai. And hug. Hanasotea maya kanasaya chikoaya kanas. They seal this activation with this energy hug. Hanasoke esiai sai shu. Okay, asatana sokoroso. Asakirasai shikirai yai yai so tare sakoroso akai hai siu su. And so it is done. Inisio korosota shikara, we do together with you in perfect ways. Asinea torokomaya karasa karasa kara. Do not doubt this, dear one. Indeed, it is done. Anasakara soto shinikarasa onakarasa tatsakara. And so it is. Anisio toroshime kanasai shakwara kararosho maya kanasai chikoro. Ai sanakai, sakai, 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 sakai. Ona sokaratai snikiama kara so. Please, dear one, remember, anasakarasa, there is no stagnant state. There is no still state. Anasakarasa chinokoroso toshka. I was asking them what they meant by this. And what they mean is they say that we have an idea as humans. We have this idea that there is like a place that we land, anasa, claim our stake, put our feet up, and that we get to like an end point, and it's always an ongoing. So do not worry so much, be hard on yourself that you slide forward and backwards into different mindsets, if you would, that you. So if you get hooked into the scarcity mindset that's in the collective, you may always know 3 conscious breaths. You may know, anasakara, be present in the present moment, and you may know, anasakara sachikara, do not be hard on yourself if you fall back into this. Allow the divine that is you and as you to inform your experience. And they're showing me that some people don't want to move forward. They feel afraid to move forward, to take like a step forward because they're worried about like finances. Like if you leave this job and then you go to this job, like you won't have money or you'll have less money. We don't tell you what to do. We tell you that you know everything that needs to be known when you connect here. And you may be divinely guided by your own divine guidance system, according to your unique vibrational signature. You are meant for the highest expression, having a human experience that allows you the opportunity to know the truth of who you are in a very unique way. Having the opportunity to have an earth life provides you with much contrast, and as we have said before in another message, the kindling that is needed to build the fire of transformation. So these challenges that you see, these forward and back, you slide back into old ways of thinking. Is the kindling, and is the substance that is needed by you to create the fire of transformation. As we've said many times, the things that you see before you are not a punishment. They are an opportunity for you to know the truth of who you are. And if you have a slide back into an old thought form, no worries. You may slide into the truest version of you. They're showing it to me like a dance move, like sliding across the floor. Now they're showing it to me as in like the movie Risky Business when he slides across the floor. Like in a split second, you can just slide right on over here, right into the present moment. Where are you sliding to? The present moment, where the truth of who you are is available to you. And when you are present for this, everything is available to you. But you cannot know this. You may only know it. And together we brought through the vibrational frequency so that you may. And we thank you for your willingness to hold higher vibrations that are in alignment with the truth of who you are, to anchor these within your physical form and in your energy field, in your energy field, and in the quantum field, you would call it, in the field, and thank you, we thank you for doing this, and you are uplifting humanity in this way, and just by being you, and dear one, you need not do anything more than this, and be you, and not this you that you believe you are, and this you, and be you, and be beautiful. They're showing me how we have this be you, Y-O-U, beautiful, how we B-E-Y-O-U, beautiful, but when you are always identified with the small self, you will always look in the mirror and find a flaw. But when you be you, you will be beautiful because you will realize that you are beautiful. The mirror is nothing. It is nothing. It is reflecting something back to you. And what is it reflecting back to you? Only you know. Because you create whatever is being reflected back to you in the mirror. The mirror is just the mirror. But whatever you see is your own personal story and your own personal judgments, ideas, and beliefs that have been created by you and by society beliefs and ideas and beliefs. What looks back at the mirror to you doesn't exist other than a thought. So when you look in the mirror and you see the reflection, and whatever you say, whatever story you tell based on the reflection is not true. It is a story. And when you look in the mirror and you see something there, and you have no judgment of what is there, and you are informed through the divine that you are, and what you will see in the mirror will be very different. The reflection will be very different. Will not have the story that you have now. But don't worry, if you look in the mirror and you tell yourself a story about the sight that you see in front of the mirror, one day, what you would call one day you will know, and do not be hard on yourself. You are a divine vessel. When you let the divine inform you, you will know how divine this physical form is. And you will treat it as such. Because a small self doesn't necessarily treat it as such, but the divine as you will treat this as such, as the divine vehicle that it is. But if you backslide, it's okay. It's all kindling for the fires of transformation. Do not be so hard on yourself. Okay, so thank you so much to the guides and to you, for sharing in this message with us. And it's their pleasure, and they're so grateful for you. And they're sending you love and joy and prosperity, and which you are. And you are love, you are joy, you are prosperity. May you know it. Anasai chai 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 karaso koko 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 koko. So thank you so much for sharing in this experience with me and sharing in this experience with the guides. And as always, 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 I am sending you so much love. Thank you.